بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم في قناة سوسن سامي-English. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الثالث الثانوي، النهاردة إن شاء الله هنتكلم مع بعض عن الworkbook للمنهج الجديد نيو هالو. برضو الترم الأولاني كنا عملنا فيديو عن الستودنت بوك. النهاردة هنتكلم عن الworkbook. عندي 6 units plus القصة Great Expectation unit 1 in the news. طبعا احنا عارفين اليونتس اسمها ايه، فاحنا بس هنستعرض مع بعض كده الورك بوك والاكسرسايزز الموجودة في الورك بوك. unit 1 lesson 1 in the news. طبعا هيسأل عن الفوكاب، وبعدين الريدنج برضو في تكست. read the two reports which one is from a tabloid and which is from a broadsheet. برضو هو مركز على حاجة زي كده، زي ما هو يعني زي ما أخدنا في الستودنت بوك في unit 1. من نفس الموضوع بيسأل عنه important finds on the island of Stockholm. Okay, for writing, think of something that has happened to you this week. For example, you lost your toothbrush. Write the event as a tabloid story. Make it sound exciting. Vocabulary. Language match the two parts of the sentence to make complete sentences. في listening المفروض نسمعه. writing. Read the report, the conversation. Read and report the conversation using the reporting verbs in practice. Okay. Lesson 3. Millions to be spent on project that will make our traffic worse. بيسأل هنا عن الفوكاب برضو. في reading وفي writing. You read the report about a plan for a new hotel. It will be on your favorite beach. Write a report about the plan in your notebook. Put a negative spin on the report. Language اللي هو الجرامر يعني. عندي reading هنا يعني حاجة يعني ترتيب. read the article again اللي انت رتبته ده بقى and answer the questions in your notebook. write a persuasive essay in your notebook اللي احنا اتكلمنا عليه امبارح. great expectation القصة بتاعتنا عليها أسئلة. تتنوع هذه الأسئلة ان انت بتحط الكلمة المناسبة في الفراغ في السبيس، وكمان matching. وبعدين complete the timeline with these events from the story. answer the questions. read the quotations and answer the questions. Okay. unit 2 women who made history. okay. في الفوكاب هيسأل reading طبعا نص جديد في الريدنج. في الفوكابلري listening ده lesson 2. في language writing do you think that people are more or less prejudiced against women today than in the past. vocabulary lesson 3. في language في listening write true or false. choose two. في writing بقى choose two or more characters from a story or film you have seen recently. compare the characters using some of the vocabulary from the lesson. listening في نص استماع المفروض تسمعه وتجاوب عليه. اللانجوج عندي برضو بيسأل عن الجرامر اللي انت اخدته في unit 2. عندي بعض الكلمات زي ما انتم شايفين كده conclusion especially fewer وهكذا. في الرايتنج عندي هنا جراف وبنكتب عليه essay. phrases write a report انت هتكتب report based on the following graph. story هيسأل عليها great expectation. في كمان أسئلة مقالية رغم ان في الامتحان ما بيجيبش أسئلة مقالية عن الستوري. unit 3 innovation vocabulary. عندي بعض الكلمات برضو نحطها في الفراغات. في reading دي technology in the cinema. vocabulary. في listening listen to an interview with an astronomer. what does he say about the moons called Enceladus, Titan and Europa. okay. lesson 3 vocabulary reading language. vocabulary في lesson 4 اسأل عن vocab. في reading هترتب برضو. الwriting معتمد على النص اللي انت الارتكل، وانت لما ترتبه هيبقى article تكتب عليه writing. story great expectation أسئلة مقالية وماتشنج زي ما انتم شايفين كده. وبعدين revision دي مهمة جدا 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 من units 1 ل unit 3. اوكي سنة تالتة. عندي revision 1 read the text and answer the questions مهم جدا جدا. Write an essay of about 200 words on one of these topics. Write about the advantage and disadvantage to international sport competitions such as the FIFA World Cup and the Olympic Games. Write a report about something that has been in the news recently. Write it for a tabloid newspaper. Unit 4 mental health and well-being. هيسأل عن vocab, reading, language listen to. اوكي في نص برضو استماع listening وتجاوب على اساسه. ماشي. Listen and choose the correct message of the interview. Listen again and complete the sentence. Reading, read a short extract from George Mitchell's book. Are these sentences true or false? Reading, read the profiles and match them with the email profiles. Read again and complete the sentences which a student says. Writing, interview a friend and ask them what problems they are having now. Write down one problem and your advice. Then ask them for some help with a problem you have and try the advice they gave you. Write about 200 words in your notebook. في great expectation في الستوري أسئلة طبعا. Unit 5 new ways of working. Complete the table with the phrasal verb. phrasal verb خدناها يعني فكرة عنها. Listening, complete the predictions about the future of work. Use the words in practice. Read this letter for writing بقى. Read this letter for a job application and complete it with the correct form of the verb in practice. Language في lesson 3 يسأل عليها reading, writing, reading أهو studying on my head. Language, reading. For writing هنا you receive this email from a friend who is explaining how to add a virtual background to video conference calls. Write your reply in your notebook. Write about 200 words. Include the following points. Great expectation chapter 5. Unit 6 productivity يسأل عن الفوكاب. Language, complete the conversation with the correct form of structure. Get and done. Writing طبعا read the conversation again. Writing, think about how you can more efficient at school and at home in your notebook. Write 5 changes you could make to raise your productivity. Add reading, language, writing. Look at your study habits in detail. Write about your bad study habits and what you can do to change them. Use the points below to help you. Okay. Unit 6 lesson 3 في listening. Listen to students brainstorming ideas. What is the main point of discussion? Listen again and complete the expressions you hear. Now match some of the phrases from exercise 3 with their functions below. Write about 3 of the solutions the students discussed in exercise 3. What is your opinion on each solution? Which do you think is the most effective and why? تكتب حوالي 200 كلمة. Reading, read the blog and choose the best summary. Analyze everything you do before, during and after you study, what could you do differently? How could you improve each area by 100%? Huge benefit from small changes. Great expectation. ادي المراجعة من units 4 and 5 6. المراجعة دي مهمة، كل حاجة مهمة صراحة. productivity tips from business leaders. أسئلة كتيرة. practice exercises. practice exercise number 2. practice exercise number 3. 3 exercises هي في آخر كتاب الورك بوك. بالتوفيق للجميع إن شاء الله. ربنا ييسر الأمور بإذن الله. يعني في نهاية الترم يعني هنحل مع بعض الأسئلة اللي جاية في الاس بي والدبليو بي. بالتوفيق للجميع بإذن الله. كانت معكم سوسن سامي، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.